The United Nations interim force in Lebanon is responsible for keeping the peace. These forces have been in place since 1978 along Lebanon's 120-kilometer southern border with Israel, often working with the Lebanese army. Now, they have become a direct target in the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. And they're once again being warned by Israel to move out of the way. For the fourth day in a row, UNIFIL has come under attack. This time, Israeli tanks forcibly entered its base in Ramiyah. At least 15 peacekeepers have been injured in Sunday's attack, bringing the total to 20 since Thursday. In a statement, the UN mission said, "We reminded the IDF and all actors of their obligations to ensure the safety and security of UN personnel and property. Breaching and entering a UN position is a further flagrant violation of international law, and any deliberate attack on peacekeepers is a grave violation of international humanitarian law. We have requested an explanation from the IDF from these shocking violations." This footage released by Hezbollah appears to show the group continuing to launch attacks on northern Israel. The Israeli defense minister says this is why no villages in southern Lebanon along the border will be spared.
We saw in front of us the entire first village line of Hezbollah. What distinguishes these places is that each of them is a military target and an underground site. Our forces have been directed to demolish these places, and we will work to prevent the militants from returning to them. This is necessary in order to maintain security for the residents of the north.
The Lebanese caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati says the demand made by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to withdraw UNIFIL forces from Lebanon is an attempt to remove possible barriers for Israeli soldiers.
Netanyahu's call to the UN Secretary General has a political and operational dimension. The political dimension refers to Israel's refusal to implement Resolution 1701. Netanyahu wants to send a message that he no longer wants this resolution in its current state. For the operational dimension, he wants the fighting space to be open to the Israeli military to carry out its objectives. UNIFIL forces hold important and sensitive positions, and they could hinder the progress of the Israeli military. If they withdraw, these positions could see heavy clashes between the Israeli army and Hezbollah.
And this is what's left of a historic market in the southern city of Nabatea after the Israeli military attacked the city. The Lebanese Red Cross initially could not get close enough to the scene because of the size of the fire. More strikes in the village of Kafar Tabnit, about 4 kilometers southeast of Nabatea on Sunday, destroyed a historic mosque. Israel is escalating its attacks across the country. On Saturday alone, the Lebanese government recorded at least 78 airstrikes. While the airstrikes continue across southern, central, and eastern Lebanon, the capital Beirut has been spared since Thursday evening. A lull many here believe is likely to be short-lived since Israel is seemingly using the panic among the civilian population as a form of pressure on Hezbollah at a time when there is no window open for diplomacy. Dorsa, Jabbari, Al Jazeera, Beirut.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.